These toilets are smarter than you. Today we are heading out on a pretty awesome job today. We're working with Dan, our newest employee. If you haven't heard about him, watch the video right up here where we talk a little bit about him and him coming along on the team. So we're very grateful to have him along. So today we are working with him. We're working at a house out in Sacramento where we are, changing out some under cabinet lights. But the biggest job is this client wants to put in some smart toilets. So that's what I'm saying, that these toilets are pretty smart. They are just like everything else smart in your house. You can get smart toilets. So it's kind of funny. I'm not exactly sure how they operate yet, but apparently they hook to Wi-Fi. They have a heated bidet and all this kinds of stuff. So long story short, he needs electrical outlets put right next to his toilet. Obviously, we're going to do GFCI or run off of a GFCI. So in one bathroom, it's going to be fairly simple. We're going to be running the power down the wall from the existing GFCI next to the vanity, and we're going to be going through the vanity and putting that outlet next to the toilet there. And then on the other toilet, it's a little bit more complicated because he has a separated toilet / shower area over there, and the vanity's over in another room. So we're actually going to be taking power from the master bedroom and running that outside of the house along conduit and coming back inside next to the toilet, installing a GFCI. But it's going to be a great job. Without any further ado, let's get started on that project. One of the most impactful things that you can have for your professional handyman business is a professional website. A website shows your potential customers that you mean business, and it sets you apart from your competition in many ways. I trust Jason over at handymanwebdesign.com for my website needs, and he always delivers top-notch service. Handymanwebdesign.com delivers the online results your business needs when it comes to professional-looking, mobile, and SEO optimized websites. Contact Jason over at handymanwebdesign.com today and tell him that Honest Lee sent you. Alright, Dan just got a new kit of DeWalt tools, so I'm going to try this puppy out. We're going to see how it goes. Alright, we're going to give this DeWalt 20 volt max XR a try out. I got to cut out some deals, and believe it or not, this is my first time using a DeWalt multi-tool, so we're going to see how it performs compared to all I have is a Ryobi one, but this should be pretty nice. It's pretty sweet. It has a easy exchange for the blades, which I kind of like. You don't have to unscrew an actual nut. So we're gonna go ahead and go for it and see what happens. Alright, got the hole all punched out. Now I just got to bring my wire down. And we're going to run it through there. Run it back behind there. And put an outlet right back here for the smart toilet. Okay, I'm just going to leave this super long and then pull it back through once I'm all done with it. Right, go ahead. Alright, we got our wiring coming right out there, running through a hole there, running through here. Now we just need to put a box there. Still got my Romex sitting here, haven't hooked that up or anything. That's still live, so we're gonna hook that up last. So we're gonna run my wire right through there. Alright, this is the outlet box we're gonna put in here. And I got it traced out over there. So now, let's move this shelf out of the way and get to cutting with our fancy DeWalt's. Wow, this thing was super thick. It's 2 pieces thick. That's insane. That's why I was having such a hard time getting it out. Alright, now we got our hole. Now we should put a box in there. Alright, this morning Dan replaced these lights here, these puck lights. They already had some smaller puck lights that were actually broken. So one thing that is a little crazy is this puck light is not even with that one. These are even, but this one's not. But that's all we could do because there was actually holes here where the old puck lights were, so they just wanted us to stick with that. But these turned out really nice. They're really nice. You can dim them. Basically, this is a set, and then that's a set, so that turned out really nice. And then I replaced this switch here, which runs the fan and the light in here. Replaced that switch. And then we also replaced the same kind of switch here in the bathroom. It's got braille on here and all that because this client is blind, so that works. And then now we are running this outlet. So we're gonna button this one up, and then we have another outlet to run over in this room here. We are actually gonna take power from the master bathroom there. or the master bedroom right over there. We're gonna run it outside the wall, and we're gonna run it over here because these toilets are smarter than you. So we're gonna have some smart toilets here. We're not actually installing the smart toilets, but he's gonna be getting them. Well, I probably will be installing the smart toilets, but probably not for a while because he doesn't have them yet. So we're just running all the electrical for that. I said just so we'll be able to see him. Is that hard? No, I'm gonna turn it on. So just, I'm gonna blow, you know, so it goes off. And then we'll take the tape off, and then I'm just gonna test it to make sure. Because basically with that blown, or the GFCI off, it should have no power. Here. Yeah, no power here, but there is power down here. You know, but there's not power here. So we should be able to make all of our connections with the power on without touching that. Okay, so hop on the side. Hop on the side. So you leave the part off. I don't want to touch it, you know. Just try to stay away from my wires. Yeah. Okay, you're right. No, this is looking. It's right through. Take it through. Yeah. It's now we have to do. Yes, I'm gonna do that. You see something good? You like really something. Okay, so now we should be able to reset it. And then you should have power down there.
Yep. Ready? Beautiful.
It works. Nice job. Okay, so we got this outlet taken out. We're gonna punch right through our stucco. We're gonna put a box on the outside. We're gonna run PVC conduit all the way over here.
Where did this water come from?
Where Dan is putting this box in. It was from this this toilet scrubber. When I moved it, it leaked. So it's nasty toilet water. Don't touch it.
Thank you.
All right. There's our hole right to the outside. Perfect. All right, this is where we are running the outlet from. This is the hole I drilled from the master bedroom right there. So one box will go there. And this is the hole that Dan drilled in the bathroom. So we're basically gonna come from there, right over there, to over there. There's Dan.
And wherever this one is at, we'll just
Oh, I forgot to record that, Dan.
feed it over.
Okay, here's our box. And I think we're gonna have a little bit of a straight here and then go into our 90 because that box is gonna be a little bit lower over there. Yeah, that's great. I don't know if it's straight still.
Here, so it's got there.
Yeah,
Is it on there?
yeah.
There we go. On there? Yep. Pretty close there. Cool. So that's up. Now there. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Okay. You want it? Yeah.
That's good.
Good. Good.
Wait, look, your side. Okay, yeah, pull through, push through.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Not going to do something now. Yeah, but yeah. Nope. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm taking that over there.
Yeah, we did it. Okay.
Up here?
No, yeah. So, 200 wires first, and then glue that glass. Yeah, and then glue this thing.
Glue this one?
Yeah, and glue this up. Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Yeah, put it here. maybe let's read one for. Yeah, but that's not doing anything. Maybe 16. Oh, it is. We should have it before. Let's see. Wait, color. Ah. It's just something else. It's just. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Right. Let's see. There we go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect, right there. Yep, great. Just let it roll. Okay. You want one? Turn it on. Anchor wall. Yes, you do. There's everything down there. That's good. Right, good. Yeah. Yeah, put it on. Yeah, I know. That's why I was going to the root zone. I just leave it for now. Okay, no problem. You have the ones, yeah. Oh, number 2. Very cool. Very good. Well, look at this. Right there. Good. Good. And then that will show there. Yeah, perfect. Oh, that was good. Okay, and that one will do last. Let's go ahead and work on the side. Push it. Do it. Okay, I'm sorry. No, just grab it. Just grab it. Okay. Okay, that's probably okay. Okay, take it back. Maybe push through. No, no. Maybe we'll take it. Yeah. No. Okay. I just looked. Hey, sorry. I think we're first off. There's not a feedback. Should be good. Yeah. You left it in yeah.
All right, Dan got our wire run. We tried running it from that side. We didn't want to use a line because it's such a short run, so we were just trying to push it. It wouldn't push from that side, so we pushed it. Dan pushed from this side and it worked. So now we just gotta, basically, we're gonna punch this wire up through this box, through that hole, wire it up to that outlet, but obviously we're gonna do that last. And then this wire is gonna punch through this hole, and then we're gonna put an outlet box, an old construction outlet box on the inside, and hook up our GFCI outlet to that. Okay, here's our electrical run. We got this one going right into the house, all buttoned up, and then runs along this way. And then we got this one that's gonna run into the bathroom, and then we're just gonna caulk all around these boxes and then make our connections on the inside.
Alan.
Okay, got a learning curve here, guys. So we measured from the ground to here, and it was like 10 3/4, and then from the ground to over there is 10 3/4. But as you can see, well, I don't know if you could see, but it's not level. It kind of goes up. And what we did is, if you measure from the lip up here, it's about 1.5 inches higher than over there. So the ground is sloping. So if you're trying to make something level, don't necessarily go from the ground. Well, yeah, unless the ground is level. Good job, guys. Keep up the great work.
Looking good for the camera. Yeah. Oh, the ground is just straight along. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha.
Got our GFCI outlet right there. Now it's time to wire it in.
Yeah. No green light.
Look, Dan did something right. You got it all hooked up right. Good job, Dan. You should be proud of yourself. You're doing a fantastic job. Look at that. It's all hooked up correctly. And then we got this one over here. I still need to put my outlet cover on. And that one works too. Look at that. All right, that job turned out great. I would absolutely love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on that job, installing the electrical outlets. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because there's gonna be some super awesome changes coming on to this channel, so you're gonna wanna make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss anything. Also, next to that subscribe button, there is a little bell icon. Don't forget to click that, because that tells YouTube to notify you every time I come out with a new video. So, that was a great job. If you guys have any questions at all on how we ran, the electrical for those outlets, how we installed the under cabinet lighting, we ended up having to take the bottom of that cabinet down. We didn't really record that. We also replaced some other switches at that house. So that job turned out great. Dan's working out super awesome. Hopefully here in the near future, he's going to be going full time and going off on the jobs by himself and things like that. We're still in the training category of that, but he's doing absolutely great, and we're so blessed to have him on our team. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We'll catch you all in the next business video. Have a great day.